Well, hello everyone. Today it's me, Trills, here playing the game Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons. Now, this game, I picked it up for about $1.75 on the Christmas Steam sale this past year. There wasn't too many great games on there. You know, once you've had a PC for a couple of sales, after the years, you pretty much collect everything you want to have, and you know, the sales, they aren't as exciting. It's kind of like, you know, Christmas and you get older, and you know, the gifts are there, whatever, you know, they're not something that you're going crazy looking forward to like usual. But besides that, Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons, from what I know, is pretty much just a story game where you play as two brothers who, I believe, they don't speak, or they speak a different language or something like that. And I know that it's very story driven, and as such, I really haven't spoiled. I barely know much. You know, what I just told you is all I know, so hopefully this can be a great experience. I did actually play a couple minutes of it, just the intro, but actually, as it turns out, it wasn't recording, so I'm just going to go ahead and start a new game. And so I'll just be a little silent here as we watch the intro. This right here is the younger brother standing at the graveyard of his girlfriend, who unfortunately drowned, as you're about to see right here. Alright, that's all the spoilers I'll put in for now. Beat.
Nahi, nahi, ana mai, wallahi nahi, wallahi, ina albi, nahi.
Nayi! Nayi! Ta!
Okay, so we see here his father's not feeling too well, and we're going to take him to what I presume is the doctor, hospital, whatever the hell. Now these people, you see they do speak, so they're not mute or anything, but they speak gibberish pretty much, or maybe that's Swedish. I don't know, so we'll see. The controls, this game has to be played with a controller. You know, from the couple minutes I went through, it's pretty much impossible not to, because you use the analog sticks heavily, and also you have to be controlling a brother at a time, and you know your hands are going to be playing what's that game called? Twister, pretty much, with the keyboard. So these few puzzles of the game are just getting used to the controls, the characters, and you know how they work, the functioning of the brothers. So you see the one in the blue is the older brother, and the one who we just seen at the grave of his girlfriend is the younger brother. So, you know, they can use each other's little smaller bodies, larger bodies, strength, and nimbleness to achieve their tasks, the puzzles at hand, whatever challenges they face on the way. So, I haven't tried it with the little brother yet, because this is as far as I gotten pretty much. But the older brother is the one who's going to be dealing with pulling levers, just any of the more strength work. So we're going to just pick up the father again. Come on. Okay. So we'll get him on this next platform over here. Ooh, come on. Come on, boy. Yeah, this is the part where it gets a little tricky with the controls. And right about here is where I left off. So, left stick, older brother, right stick, younger brother. I'm probably going to forget that. I definitely see if this game gets intense, this can be quite a mess dealing with him. Okay, so yeah, this is what I figured. I was trying to figure out how to get him to do it, but I guess that's how I was supposed to do it. So let me not drop him off here. Okay, so by holding the triggers, I seem to I seem to be able to manipulate the environments around me. So the older brother, let me see, is the older brother with the left stick? Okay, so the older brother is with the left analog stick and the left trigger. So he should be able to climb that, no problem. The younger brother should as well. Okay, so let me just walk him over to each side. Okay, I'm getting the hang of it, easy enough. Okay, now this is, okay. Am I supposed to steer this? I wish I could put a camera on my hands right now and show you guys the mess that's going on down there. I might have to adjust the volume too because I might be speaking a little bit too low because I had the volume kind of set a little high. I should lower that actually. Give me a second. Sorry, Pops. Okay, alright, now I can hear myself better. I don't have to sound like a deaf person. No offense to deaf people, if you can hear me. Come on, boys. Alright, yeah, I'm just supposed to spin this in the circle. I'm not actually supposed to be like following their movement, just spinning in circles. Alright, I got this. Hopefully this thing locks. I hope it doesn't fucking go down. I think we're about as high as it goes. Okay, so yeah, I was hoping it wasn't gonna fall or anything when I let go of the lever. Okay. There we go. Here's the doctor. So I'm not exactly sure what's wrong with the father. It looks like he's probably physically injured, and I don't think he's sick because he seems to be holding his side. He must have been injured. Oh, doing whatever manual labor.
Mafi Sadi Abaya.
We don't seem to be receiving any good news here. Okay, so we're probably about to go on a scavenger hunt real quick. Okay, so we just agreed to whatever this old man's about to send us to do. He's giving us a map or a scroll of some sort. Deuces, nigga. Alright, we out. Okay. Where to next? I'm just gonna head down here. Alright, so I'm gonna assume we're after some sort of medication, some cure. Alright. Oh, ooh. That's a fox. Fade. Alright. Okay, so I still have to hold the triggers even in this little cutscene. Alright, so this douchebag isn't going this path, it seems, so we'll have to find another way around, which can probably be accessed through here. We'll slide down there. Okay. So yeah, we see the younger brother's a little traumatic after the whole incident with his girlfriend, sister, whatever. So it seems like he probably doesn't just know how to swim at all. Not so much he has a fear of the water now, you know, being traumatized from the whole accident. RT little brother. So little brother's just gonna hop on the back of the older brother. And I guess we'll continue to swim under this bridge. Away from that asshole up there. Alright. So I could probably just hop back on the shore here. Alright, whoa. Alright, so I could just climb these two up easy. And there's the little scumbag. Oh no, he's fucking with us again. Wonderful. This kid's father's dying. And he just sits there and laughs. Oh shit. Alright, the little brother needs to come through again. Release. Pull the trigger. Reach up. Release. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Alright. So I'm just gonna do everything with the big brother first, because he is obviously the more physical one. So he'll be able to do any physical things first. So I'll always use him as the test dummy, because the little brother probably isn't able to do some of the stuff when it comes to parkour, lifting that the younger brother or that the older brother can do. So drop them both here. They seem to be good. Alright. Now let's see if this little guy tries to cock block us again. Rotate camera. Okay. So there seems to be some argument going on in the little market town square here. Let's see if we can wake this dude up. No, I guess nothing to do here. Let's just, can we mount down? No, we'll have to keep on going up. Onto the roof. I want to push that kid off. Well, let me see if I can do it. Okay. Up the rope. Whoa. And I really want to see someone let's play this with a keyboard, with a keyboard cam. That'd be pretty interesting to watch. Very frustrating though, or at least to experience it. You could play it yourself. Alright, so I guess he knows we're around. Probably gonna try to close this fence on us real quick. Here he comes. What the fuck is this dude's problem? Honestly. Okay. So... Throwing a tantrum doesn't seem to work. Okay. So obviously that's a hint that it's the little brother's time to shine here. I'm gonna slip through there. It's a huge ass bulldog. Sick 'em. Alright, with that scumbag out the way, we can proceed. Get that nigga. Alright. And here we find ourselves another sleeping man. A lot of very sleepy people in this town. So we have to lower this drawbridge somehow. And it seems there's a lever up top of the sleeping man. We're gonna wake him up. Alright, we'll see if we can get this guy to lower it for us. Might help us out. Don't tell me he's gonna go right back to sleep now. Come on, son. Alright, seems like this dude just is not gonna budge. See if we can get the older brother to do something about it.
Anna, when Hadi.
Alright, nice. He believes in the mission.
Oh,
Thank you very much, sir. And we shall proceed once I figure out who's who. Okay. Okay, alright. Passable. Our little grandmother here. You know, as it seems we are approaching the 15-minute mark, I don't want to stretch these videos on too long because this is my first entry in this channel, or in any channel really, and I don't want to, you know, I don't think I could really go on for 22 minutes straight and still keep myself entertaining, or as much as I can be. So with that, I'm just gonna limit these episodes time by time to give myself a chance to refresh and hopefully deliver, you know, more concentrated content than instead of extended content, because as it stands, I'm just not on that level yet where I can be entertaining or be informative or interesting for such an extended period of time. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this first episode in a game which I will probably finish because it's not very long. I think only a couple hours, maybe 3-4 hours, so I can have it done relatively soon. Other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day.